Ta-da! Look at this. Awesome, right? Scored myself a super hot wife, man.
The bride ran away. She told him, "I don't want to be with you anymore," and hung up. Thanks for coming out today, everyone. Cheers. Cheers. I'm Shin Kawasaki, a 28-year-old office worker. Right now, I'm out drinking with a few of my old high school classmates. The one leading the toast was Koki Mori. He's one of my closest friends, and we still keep in touch regularly. How've things been going lately? Still going strong with your girlfriend? Of course. Things have been great. Every day is so much fun. We're actually talking about moving in together soon. That's great to hear. No more crying to you over housework fails. My girlfriend has been teaching me a lot in preparation for living together, so I've totally turned over a new leaf. Ah, so no more ruined shirts from ignoring the laundry tags. Or using glass cleaner on the hardwood and turning it into an ice rink. Let's forget about that already. As we were laughing and chatting...
Yo, what's up, guys? Mind if I crash the party?
Jumping into the conversation was Ryosuke Kujo. He was one of the top 3 most handsome guys in our class, but I never liked him. He's full of himself and totally obsessed with bragging. Once he starts, he does not stop.
I've got something awesome to show you guys today.
Here we go again.
Ta-da! Look at this. Awesome, right? Scored myself a super hot wife, man. Kokoro's got a model figure and everything. She's totally the perfect wife for me.
Well, that's good for you. Congrats. She's not an object, man. Don't say you scored her.
Thanks, bro. I can't even imagine life without a wife now. I'm seriously in love.
I mean, are you sure you could make it today? You must be busy with chores and stuff now that you're married.
Totally fine. Everyone needs a break once in a while. Just the other day, I was vacuuming and taking out the trash. Classic loving husband, right?
Huh? There were definitely things that rubbed me the wrong way, but it's between the two of them. I figured it wasn't my place to say anything.
So what about you, Kawasaki? Got a girl or what?
Yeah, we've been dating for almost 10 months now.
Nice. Then why not get married already? Living with someone you love every day is the best.
It's not that simple. Her ex-husband was apparently a real piece of work. My girlfriend, Misato Inoue, is a coworker. After a lot of effort on my part, we finally started dating. Because of how unhappy her previous marriage was, she's hesitant about tying the knot again. But after I explained that...
Divorced? That's like buying a used car. Don't bother, man.
What? He scoffs, mocking someone I love. Rage boils up inside me.
No way I'm touching some guy's leftovers. I've got standards. No thanks to some secondhand chick. Probably easy, too.
Say that again. Don't talk crap about Misato when you don't even know anything about her. Everyone's got their own circumstances. Don't just judge people like that.
What's your problem? You jealous I bagged a perfect wife or what?
You... That's enough, Kujo. That's just your opinion, not a fact. If you keep running your mouth about someone's girlfriend and trying to start a fight, you should leave.
Huh.
With a huff, Kujo drops his share of the tab on the table and leaves the bar. Sorry, Koki. I didn't mean to cause a scene. Don't worry about it. If someone insulted my girlfriend like that, I'd be pissed too. Alright, let's reset. Cheers. Koki's easygoing smile helps calm the anger still bubbling inside me. I was really glad to have a friend like him as we clinked glasses again.
Wow, that was delicious.
2 months later, Misato and I went to a fancy restaurant. Today marked our 1-year anniversary, and I had something important to ask her. Misato, there's something I want to say. I know your first marriage brought you a lot of pain. It's only natural you'd feel anxious about marrying again. But I hope you can start thinking about a brighter future now.
Shin?
I'll never let you go through pain or sadness again. I'll make you happy, no matter what. Please, marry me.
Thank you. That means so much. But I'm still scared. I'm sorry. I can't give you an answer just yet.
Right. I understand. It's okay, really. Maybe I was rushing things, but I remembered something Misato once told me.
Misato, I finished peeling the veggies.
Thanks. I'll finish up cooking, so just wait in the living room.
Before they got married, even if it was like a grade schooler helping out, her ex did join in with the housework. He showed concern for her and made her think she could live a happy life with him. But then...
Would you mind helping a little with the housework sometimes?
Huh? That's your job, not mine.
The moment they got married, he completely changed. Even though Misato worked full-time, he dumped all the housework on her and gambled away his salary. He was also verbally abusive. Anytime she tried to speak up, he'd shut her down harshly.
All your abusive statements towards Misato have been recorded. We'll be seeking damages in the divorce proceedings.
Eventually, Misato came to her senses and sought legal help. She successfully divorced him. Apparently, after paying alimony, her ex went bankrupt from gambling and is now missing. Actually, I've thought it over. Want to try living together? I figured if we live together, you'll get to know me better. And maybe that'll ease some of your fears. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. Living with you might help me stop being scared of marriage. Thanks for thinking it through so much. I'm looking forward to it.
And just like that, we started living together. Finished cleaning the bathroom. Oh, we're out of body soap refills, so I'll grab some tomorrow.
Thanks. Dinner's almost ready too.
Smells great. Looking forward to it.
Shin's cooking is really good too. I knew you were good at housework, but not this good.
Well, I've lived alone for a long time, but even before that, my parents drilled it into me. They always said guys should help with housework and raising kids.
So, your dad helped out too?
Yeah, he used to say stuff like, raising kids and doing chores is just what couples do together. Split the hard stuff, double the fun stuff. What's not to love? So, my parents always took each other's schedules and health into account and split up the chores.
I see. I'm glad.
That quiet little comment slipped out, but I couldn't figure out why she said it.
My dad too. He never really said it out loud, but I think he thought like your dad. So I just assumed all men were like that, and married my ex a little too easily. He lived in a company dorm, so I didn't really get to know how he was at home. In the end, the marriage failed. I started to think maybe I was wrong about everything, but I wasn't.
Of course not, Misato. Your ex-husband was the one who messed up. If you had a kid, he probably would have ditched parenting too.
Yeah, I don't think he would have ever faced the child properly. That's why I decided to get divorced. If it were just me suffering, I could have handled it. But I knew if we had a child, that kid would definitely be unhappy.
We've just started living together, so maybe it's hard to believe me right now, but I'd never do anything like that. I'll take care of you and any kids we have. I'll make you happy. That's why I want to make you feel safe about marrying me. Watch me with a critical eye if you have to. And if something feels off, tell me right away. I'll fix it then and there.
Thank you, Shin.
One day, while continuing our life together, we got a wedding invitation from Kujo. Honestly, I didn't want to go. But since the bride, Kokoro, is friends with Misato, and she wanted to greet her in person, and since Koki and our other high school classmates were attending too, I ended up checking the box to attend. Still, I never expected your friend Kokoro would end up marrying Kujo. Turns out, Misato and Kujo's wife Kokoro are from the same hometown and have been friends since school.
Yeah, I was shocked too. I didn't know Kokoro's husband would be one of your classmates.
What's wrong? Something bothering you?
Well, actually, isn't there some kind of buzz? Did something happen?
The day of the wedding, as soon as we arrived at the venue, something felt off. Yo, Shin! Koki, what's going on? So... What?
What is it?
The bride ran away.
Wait, Kokoro?
According to Koki, Kokoro had called Kujo directly. She told him, "I don't want to be with you anymore," and hung up. I'm going to check on Kujo. You coming? Yeah, I want to hear what happened.
I'll go too. Kokoro's my friend.
Inside the waiting room, we found Kujo pacing around, clearly irritated. Kujo, what happened?
I should be asking you. She suddenly said I can't live with someone who doesn't cook, clean, or do laundry, and just dump me.
Didn't you say at the drinking party that you helped with housework? Was that a lie?
It wasn't a lie. I vacuumed. I took out the trash.
Nice to meet you, Kujo. I'm Misato Inoue, Kokoro's friend.
Ah, yeah. Kokoro mentioned you.
Misato's voice was cool, and Kujo immediately lost steam under her pressure. Even though Misato looked composed, I could tell she was simmering with anger.
You said you vacuumed. How many times did you actually do that while living with Kokoro?
Twice maybe? When she was sick and when she went back to her parents' place?
You've been married for about 6 months, right? And Kokoro works full-time, so only 2 times? And the trash. Did you take it out? Or did you also gather it from the bins around the house?
She gathered the trash, and I just took it out on my way to work.
Don't underestimate housework, you useless smooth talker.
Yikes.
Misato finally snapped at Kujo's pathetic excuses.
Kokoro asked me in detail about how I got divorced. She didn't say much about her own situation, but I had a feeling something wasn't right. But I never imagined it was this bad.
Wait, what exactly did I do wrong?
You seriously don't get it? How are you supposed to clean when your wife is sick or not at home? If you want the place clean, it's only natural for you to vacuum. So basically, you left everything to her the rest of the time? If I treated my girlfriend like that, she'd break up with me on the spot, and I wouldn't blame her.
I couldn't help it, okay? I'm busy even on my days off.
What, you working weekends now? Or are you stuck in some black company with no days off?
No, it's not like that.
He's probably just out messing around. Wouldn't be surprising if he didn't even tell his wife before coming to that drinking party the other day.
No wonder Kokoro wanted to escape that marriage.
Shut up. I can do whatever I want, wherever and whenever I want. Besides, she should be thankful I helped with housework even once. Me helping?
Huh? What do you mean helping with housework?
I mean, doing something to reduce my wife's burden should be appreciated.
Enough already! Even if I'm generous and say Kokoro's a housewife, I could maybe understand your helping mindset. But why is it that even when you're both work full-time, only Kokoro does the housework while you help? Housework and childcare aren't about gender. It's something both partners need to take responsibility for. Who washes your clothes so you can go to work? Who keeps the bath and rooms clean? Who makes the meals you stuff your face with? You don't even show a shred of gratitude for any of that, and you still go out partying on your days off? Pathetic.
Kujo, marriage comes with obligations, cohabitation, cooperation, support, and fidelity. And your spouse isn't a doll or toy, she's a person. You've been way too naive about marriage. The bride ran away from the wedding. Probably means you've been ignoring every warning until now. If you regret any of it, go apologize to your wife properly. Just like that, everyone knew Kujo lost his beautiful wife, and his pride was in shambles.
Me? I'm the one in the wrong? Me?
In the end, Kujo still didn't get the point, and Kokoro asked him for a divorce. Apparently, he begged her to reconsider, but she flat out refused. Honestly, good for her.
Hey, isn't that Kujo? What's he doing?
The following weekend, Misato and I were out shopping when we spotted Kujo wandering around. Who knows? Maybe he's meeting with the lawyer about the compensation.
I doubt it. Don't meetings like that usually happen at a cafe or something?
We were about to walk off and go back to shopping when...
Hey! Sorry I'm late.
Took you long enough. Jeez. Whatever, let's go already.
Couldn't hear what they were saying, but this girl clinging to Kujo definitely wasn't just a friend.
Wait, that! We need to get a photo of this.
Just as Misato raised her phone to snap a pic,
Hey, what the hell do you two think you're doing?
good or bad timing, here comes Kokoro with deadly intensity.
Kokoro?
And you are? I'm his wife. Who are you exactly? Wife? Wait, Kujo's my boyfriend. Wait, what?
Just as I sensed this was gonna get messy, Kujo noticed us.
Kawasaki, help me, man.
Nope, stay over there. Of course, that didn't work, and we got dragged into it anyway.
So let me get this straight. You met Kujo on a dating app about a month ago? Yes? It's an app where married people can't register, and he told me he was single.
Hey, don't make stuff up.
Shut up. Not lying. You can check his messages and profile history.
You wouldn't shut up about how amazing your wife was. And this is what you were doing? You're the worst. Looking at their chats, Kujo claimed he lived with his parents, could only meet outside, had to care for his parents at night. Lie after lie.
Sorry, but I'm gonna save these messages to my phone.
Hey, wait.
Kujo tries to stop her, but there's no chance. The evidence ends up in Kokoro's hands.
I promise I'll never see him again. I really didn't know. I'm so sorry. Well, it's not like most people would assume someone on a dating app is married. If you're thinking pursuing for violation of sexual autonomy, I know a great lawyer. Now then, I'll be seeking compensation for the affair. Misato's lawyer is extremely competent.
Apparently, it's the same lawyer who helped Misato during her own divorce.
I'll contact you once things are official. Don't you dare try to run.
Yes, ma'am.
After that, Kujo and Kokoro officially divorced. his malicious behavior was recognized, and he was ordered to pay over 1,000,000 yen in damages. Because the wedding had been canceled, Kujo also had to cover the venue fees, which meant a huge bill was coming his way. There's no way I can pay all this. Despite his company banning side jobs, he secretly started working part-time. But the lack of sleep led to a huge screw-up at his main job. And then, I'm fired? Turns out he had already been in trouble for repeated small mistakes at work. This latest one got him fired for misconduct. Now, broke and unemployed, Kujo's suffering had only just begun. Kokoro found an apartment that was just her style and decided to move in right away. Now that she's free from Kujo, she's living a peaceful life.
By the way, there's this really cute junior at work. Wait, don't tell me it's a guy. No way. I'm good without men for a while, thank you. I'm enjoying my solo freedom time.
And then, on our 2-year anniversary and 1 year of living together, I brought Misato back to that fancy restaurant we went to before. Ever since we started living together, I've done my best to face things seriously with her. What do you think? Do you feel a little less anxious now?
Yeah. With Yushin, I really believe we can build a warm and thoughtful home together. Thanks for waiting for me for a whole year.
Marriage is serious love. Of course, it comes with responsibility, and men don't get a free pass from housework or parenting. I swear I'll make you happy, Misato. Walk through the rest of life with me.
Yes, of course. I'm looking forward to everything ahead with you.
Share the hard things, double the joys. And when we have a child someday, we'll make sure that child never knows unhappiness, facing each challenge together. Marriage and family aren't built on love alone, but also on understanding and mutual support.
Branch manager, please approve this.
Yeah, I'll check it right away. So put it in the unapproved basket for now.
I bowed to the branch manager, who efficiently handled his work and returned my own tasks. His name is Takekata Buyu. He's an elite who climbed to the position of branch manager thanks to his skills as a banker. But, on the other hand, he had a few troublesome traits.
What are you talking about? You guys are really hopeless, huh? When I was your age, if I had said something like that, I would have been immediately told I was useless.
You were the one who said if you have any problems, feel free to talk to me, right? It's a semi-mandatory event. The annual drinking party hosted by the branch manager is as noisy as always. Lively, I guess. But the only one making noise is him, the branch manager, Takekata Buyu. The drinking party, where we just listened to him talk about his past glories, is nothing but painful for us young people.
Kids these days have no guts, huh? You gotta push yourself. That's what being a man is all about. There was this one time, when I was young, a robbery at Lovekoi Bank.
Hey, can I leave?
Wait a second, Miyafuji. I can't do this without you.
Then just leave together.
I can't. You get it, right?
I don't get it. I sighed and finished off the remaining draft beer in my glass.
Oh, Miyafuji, your glass is empty. You should have ordered before finishing it.
Who made that rule? I'm getting close to my limit. I have to get up early tomorrow, so I can't drink anymore.
How pathetic. It's my money, so don't hold back.
Thank you, but I've already been treated plenty. The branch manager sure is generous.
Well, I'm a man who lived through the bubble era, so I still can't shake off the habits from back then. I was quite a handsome guy back in the day, always being asked out by girls to drink. It was quite a hassle.
That's a nice wallet you have.
Huh? Did you say something, Miyafuji?
No, it's just that you're amazing. I could never do something like that.
Thanks, Miyafuji.
On the way back, my colleagues surrounded me, thanking me one by one. Your skill to turn sincere words into sarcastic compliments and get them to leave was a lifesaver. Don't rely on me. Even though they asked, I couldn't just ignore them, so I ended up participating too. These days, making people attend drinking parties by force and pressuring them to drink is totally outdated. Oh, you should have said that. How can I say it? This year's my 3rd year at the 6th branch. I'll be transferred next year, so keep that in mind. Traitor! At Lovekoi Bank, 6th branch, we worked hard every day, listening to stories about Takekata Buyu's past glories. Excuse me, are you from Lovekoi Bank? Yes, I am. I have something I would like to discuss sometime. The young man looked unusually serious. Of course, feel free to contact me anytime.
Alright, that's all for announcements. But there's one more thing I would like to share with you all today.
Takekata placed his hand on the shoulder of the young woman standing next to him during the morning briefing. Right now, we only have Hasegawa handling the counter. It's been quite a heavy load, so HR has sent a temp to help out.
I'm Hiroboshi Setsuna. Please take care of me.
Don't be so nervous. If you don't understand something, just ask me anytime.
To you, branch manager?
Of course, I have the most experience and longest career in this branch. So you can rely on me for anything.
Yes.
Takekata is indeed a skilled banker with years of experience. Although he's loud at drinking parties, when it comes to work, he's undeniably competent. Normally, Hasegawa, who works in the same counter role, would be the one to train her. Since then, Takekata has been calling out to Hiraboshi more often.
Oh, well, I've already learned what you taught me, so I'll handle the rest.
You don't need to hold back. It's fine to lean on me. You don't need to worry when I'm around. By the way, how about we go for lunch today?
Huh? Well...
Don't worry, I'll treat you. That's what men are supposed to do.
Well, but I don't think that's...
She seemed unsure how to decline. Branch manager, forcing meals like that is a compliance violation these days.
What did you say?
She clearly seems troubled. She won't be able to refuse a senior like you.
What are you talking about? She's just shy, right, Hiraboshi?
Takekata looked at Hiraboshi for agreement, but she, after taking a deep breath, gently shook her head. It's different from what you would do with other middle-aged staff, though that's a problem now too. Anyway, it's better for both of us if you don't push her too much, for your own sake too.
You have a lunchbox, don't you? I have one too. Let's eat in the break room. Branch manager, I'll take my break.
Huh? Okay.
For some reason, Takekata doesn't get tough with her. Hasegawa's help made Hiraboshi feel more at ease as she headed to her lunch break. I did too much. Since that time, Takekata had become harsher with me. I probably made him unhappy when I defended Hiraboshi. Tonight's sky is a bit cloudy. It's hard to see, but the moonlight feels nice. One of my hobbies is stargazing. But honestly, I'm not very knowledgeable about astronomy, nor do I bring a telescope. Just a 5-minute drive from my house, the top of this small mountain on the outskirts of town is my favorite spot.
What is with this?
I like stars. Staring at them makes me feel like a tiny speck of a human, and it makes all the trivialities of life seem unimportant.
Just because I'm timid and go along with everything, they think they can say whatever they want.
I'm just one part of a larger flow. Thinking like that makes me feel at ease. I can handle tomorrow.
I'm here to work, not to deal with this nonsense.
You're too loud!
Miyafuji-san, how long have you been there?
About 30 minutes. Hiraboshi-san, was that just now your true feelings?
Did you hear all of that?
Even if I didn't want to, I couldn't avoid it.
Please just forget about it.
Just as we talked, I found out she also liked looking at stars. When things became too overwhelming, she apparently shouted at them, like earlier. I see. Well, the stars feel like they'll take it all in, right? I think that's fine.
Oh, but today, even Miyafuji-san heard me.
Don't worry about me. I won't tell anyone, and I don't think anything of it. I griped myself all the time too.
Huh? Even you, Miyafuji-san? That's surprising. You always have this calm look, like you can say whatever's on your mind.
There are more things I can't say than things I can. Honestly, there are a lot of things it's better not to say. As we live, all sorts of emotions well up. Good ones, bad ones. Everyone keeps those inside and moves forward. So, isn't it fine? Not being able to say everything you think, that's part of what makes you you.
I feel a little better now.
Well, after yelling like that, you would feel better, right?
No, that's not it. It's because I got to talk with you, Miyafuji-san. Oh, and thank you for standing up to the branch manager for me.
I've already heard that a lot. Don't worry about it. To be honest, I intervened more because it was annoying, but that's one of those things better left unsaid. Since that day, Hiraboshi-san changed a little.
Miyafuji-san, good morning.
Yeah, morning. I can practically see her tail wagging. Hiraboshi-san's really taken to Miyafuji, huh? Well, can't blame her. Miyafuji's a good guy. Whenever she saw me, her face would light up, and she would come running over. She never got in the way of my work, though, so it wasn't a problem.
Why is it you? I was way more handsome than Miyafuji back in my day.
The branch manager let out an intense roar of fighting spirit. His hostility toward me grew even stronger after that. Maybe this is a problem after all. Quietly going about my business, that wish of mine was probably shattered the day Hiraboshi shouted at the stars. Man, I hope nothing worse comes up. A few months later, as summer approached and stargazing became even more enjoyable, I heard the branch manager's voice resounding throughout the office after hours.
Young people these days.
It was a phrase we had all heard so many times that it becomes tiresome. Usually, he saved such complaints for drinking parties, but today, he seemed particularly irritable. I learned that the old woman, the largest depositor in our branch, had recently passed away. Her son and grandson came to the branch to settle the inheritance today. The inheritance rights belonged to the father, but given the significant amount involved, the grandson had consulted me. It turned out that the son, the legal heir, had little interest in money.
But if they withdraw everything, it could cause various problems.
Problems? That's your issue, isn't it? You don't have the right to dictate what happens to her money.
All their deposits transferred to another bank? This is a grave issue.
So how about I visit them again and explain our financial products and investment options?
That's not the problem. That youngster is probably trying to make the inheritance work in his favor.
The branch manager raised his voice, taking it out on Enomoto, who flinched at the outburst.
I've known that old lady for years. Since I was young, I've always been good to her. Kids these days don't understand the meaning of duty or gratitude. There's such a thing as loyalty for past kindness, don't you think? Even the father, handing over responsibility to his son just because the kid knows more about finance? Doesn't he feel ashamed?
Noisy, aren't you? It's that kind of attitude that keeps you from being taken seriously.
And that grandson of hers told me, Miyafuji, you've been advising him, haven't you?
I nodded calmly. Yes, he came to me for advice, but advising is not the same as scheming, is it? I simply answered his questions. Given today's low interest rates, investing rather than letting the funds sit idle in a bank account is a valid option.
Can't you see how that's a problem? If you hadn't been so honest and given unnecessary advice.
We're bankers, sir. As the financial landscape changes drastically, we must adapt to it.
Enough of your nonsense. If our branch's deposit totals drop, it will heavily impact our evaluations.
And that's why we need to make better proposals. People need to take steps to prepare for the future themselves. The era you knew, where leaving money in a bank earned significant interest, doesn't exist anymore.
Here, you arrogant little... Respect for past deeds is important.
You fossil sure talks a lot.
What did you just say?
I said you fossil sure move your mouth a lot. Enough is enough. We're living in the present, not in the past. Times change, and the world moves forward. Clinging to past glories and showing them off will get you nowhere, Branch Manager Kitakata. With those words, I stood up from my seat. If I act now, it might not be too late. I'll go and speak with them again. Miyafuji, I'll go with you. Thanks, that's reassuring.
Fossil. Miyafuji-kun, you really said it. Please stop. Now I'm laughing too.
That guy. Just wait until he gets back.
The remaining staff couldn't help but chuckle quietly. The branch manager's dignity, or whatever was left of it, had completely crumbled. When we visited the house, the grandson was clearly still upset. Could we have another chance to explain our financial products and investment options to you? Well, honestly, my frustration is with that stubborn branch manager. But I trust you. Especially you, Miyafuji-san. You were always helpful when I sought advice. Let's hear it. Thank you very much. Miyafuji, you rock! Thank you! I see. That might actually be good for my dad too. It turned out the grandson wasn't trying to use the money selfishly, contrary to the branch manager's assumptions. He was genuinely worried about his father's carefree attitude toward money and wanted to ensure his father's retirement was secure. Inheritance procedures were usually handled by the branch manager, but from now on, I'll be there as well. I promise to approach this with the utmost sincerity and dedication. Thank you, Miyafuji-san. Meeting a banker like you has been my luck. So yeah, the whole transferring the whole deposit to another bank idea is off the table. Case closed. Miyafuji, you're seriously amazing! I'm falling for you all over again! You were falling for me in the first place? Cut it out. In that moment when you stood up to the branch manager? Incredible! A fossil! Huh. Even just thinking about it makes me laugh all over again. You've got quite the personality, you know that? Coming from you? No thanks.
Miyafuji-san, you're back.
It was well past closing time, but no one had left. Everyone's eyes turned to us, full of expectation. Hiraboshi-san? Everyone? What's going on? It's way past clock-out time.
We couldn't just go home knowing Miyafuji-kun and the others were fighting for our branch.
Fighting is a bit of an exaggeration. But don't worry, everything's being resolved. A round of cheers erupted. Apparently, the unresolved situation had been weighing on everyone, keeping them from leaving.
Marvelous, Miyafuji-kun! I'm thoroughly impressed!
He exaggerated every clap as he approached us, looking much happier now. His blatant change of mood was almost laughable.
So, how about we celebrate Miyafuji-kun and the team's efforts with a drink tonight?
Even the female staff, who usually avoided these gatherings, agreed to join for once.
Miyafuji-san, great job today.
Hiraboshi-san tried to serve me beer. Thanks, Hiraboshi-san. You don't have to do that, though. By the way, was everything okay today?
Of course. Today is about appreciating you, Miyafuji-san.
Normally, the female staff avoided these gatherings because of the branch manager. It seemed the veteran receptionist, who was somehow immune to him, usually acted as the group's protective shield.
Hiraboshi-san, why don't you stop sitting over there and come talk to me? I would love it if you pour for me.
The branch manager, more talkative than ever, was clearly taking advantage of the situation. It was painfully obvious that he saw this as an opportunity to spend time with Hiraboshi under the guise of celebration. How predictable, and how annoying. Did he forget he's a married man?
Well, I'll come right now.
You don't have to go, Hiraboshi-san. She froze mid-motion, looking at me with wide eyes and slightly flushed cheeks. In this day and age, forcing a woman to pour drinks is a clear violation of workplace compliance. Miyafuji, you're gonna give Hiraboshi-san the wrong idea with that. You're so cool, though. Seriously cool. Let me pour for you, branch manager. Excuse me from here. I kill my emotions and plaster on a smile. I've gotten quite used to this task by now.
Miyafuji, you're just trying to keep Hiraboshi from me, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not sure what you mean. Miss Hiraboshi doesn't belong to anyone.
Don't play dumb. You noticed I like her, and you're getting in my way.
Have you forgotten you're married? Anything further would not only be harassment, but a serious breach of conduct. And using your position to pressure women who can't resist. You really are a fossil stuck in the past. Can't keep up with the times, can you?
What did you just say?
Miss Hiraboshi can't stand up to an older man like you when you speak so forcefully. But perhaps that's exactly why you're attracted to her meekness and restraint.
Of course, a woman walking humbly a step behind is the essence of femininity. Respecting men is.
Stop it!
Miss Hiraboshi?
Miyafuji is right. I feel scared and shrink back when the branch manager speaks, unable to oppose him. But honestly, I've always hated it. Branch manager, I have no intention of getting involved with you, especially knowing you're married. Please stop pursuing me.
Hiraboshi firmly declares her stance with her own words, showing her growth and strength.
What do you think you're doing here again?
How did you find me?
The Wives Network, of course. Word got around that you've been bothering young women again. And another thing. Do you have any idea how much debt we're in? Pretending to be well off and borrowing money for it. Unbelievable.
The person who arrives is none other than Kitakata's wife, a strong, assertive woman, quite different from Hiraboshi.
Come on, we're going home. You need to stop bragging about your past exploits to young people. You'll just be hated. Sorry about him, everyone. Here's the payment. Thank you for putting up with my useless husband.
Oh, stop pulling my ear.
Quiet! You're not young anymore. Stop thinking young women will entertain you.
How does she know everything? I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Kitakata gets dragged away by his wife. It seems he's the type who's henpecked at home. So that's why the branch manager couldn't stand up to Senpai Hasegawa.
What exactly do you mean by that?
No, you're strong and cool, Senpai. It turns out Hasegawa is friends with Kitakata's wife. She rarely participates in drinking parties, but her presence today led to Kitakata's situation being exposed. Thanks to her and the others, today's gathering turned out to be quite enjoyable. As for Kitakata's fate, his cunning wife imposed a strict allowance system on him. His credit cards were confiscated, and he could no longer spend freely. Mandatory drinking parties, which plagued the branch, disappeared, much to everyone's relief. I also reported Kitakata's conduct to the compliance department. Of course, I did anonymously to avoid unnecessary trouble. Kitakata's reputation with headquarters took a significant hit. Rumors suggest he might be reassigned to a remote branch or demoted next year. My efforts to prevent the branch's deposits from decreasing had somehow been reported to headquarters.
Well done, Miyafuji. I had high expectations for you, and it seems I wasn't wrong. How about coming to headquarters next year and working under me? I'll put in a good word for you.
I had never been particularly interested in career advancement, but when Minaki, the person I respected most in the organization, said it, I couldn't help but feel motivated. Thank you. If that time comes, I'll give it my all. Incidentally, my colleague who was with me also ended up earning a higher evaluation. It's beautifully clear tonight. Summer was nearly over. Feeling the chill in the air, I continued to gaze at the starry sky.
Mind if I join you?
The sound of footsteps crunching the ground was accompanied by a clear voice, as serene as the night sky. As you wish, my lady. I joked calmly, prompting a cute smile from Hiraboshi.
I used to be afraid to assert myself. I always thought, who am I to speak up? And assumed I'd be rejected. But surprisingly, when you do speak up, people can be receptive. The reason I was able to stand up to the branch manager is that I saw how effortlessly you did it. Thank you.
Her voice carried a sense of liberation, and was so pleasant to hear that I closed my eyes softly. Then, a sweet, gentle fragrance grew stronger, and I felt her lips press softly against my forehead.
I love you, Miyafuji.
You've become quite bold. You used to be so reserved.
People can change. The stars are always watching over us, no matter the era.
I don't dislike that whimsical side of you. She laughed against the backdrop of the starry sky. That view made me feel happy, and, uncharacteristically, I let out a laugh. Past glories, surely they are the foundation that strongly supports us in the present. Living with the achievements of those who came before us rooted in our hearts must be a wonderful thing. But denying the present era and flaunting those glories as if to block its flow only makes one a fossil stuck in the past, allowing ourselves to drift with the passage of time, occasionally resisting it. We live in the here and now, becoming one of the countless stars in the vast universe. Just a tiny speck of light.